When you're staring at your phone waiting for dinner, watching a little delivery avatar inch closer on a map feels incredibly simple. It's easy to assume your app is maintaining a direct one-to-one GPS connection with the rider's phone. But scale that experience up to a major metropolis. You suddenly have tens of thousands of active delivery partners, and every single one of their phones is transmitting exact coordinates every few seconds. While tracking one rider is simple, managing thousands at once pushes standard software architecture toward its physical limits. In a naive architecture, if every rider writes directly to a central database, the system struggles. Thousands of coordinates per second create immense write pressure. Simultaneously, millions of customers hit the same overloaded database to check orders, triggering a total crash. A live tracking system cannot survive synchronized direct connections. It requires a buffer to decouple the people producing the data from the people consuming it. Apache Kafka functions as an ultra-fast data broker, serving as a digital shock absorber for the network. In this architecture, the writer's phone acts strictly as a data producer. It no longer attempts to talk to a database. It only sends location pings to Kafka. Here is where those pings go. They flow directly into a dedicated data pipeline, known as a topic, labeled location updates. If we isolate one incoming packet, you can see the exact payload, the writer's latitude, longitude, timestamp, and writer ID. By acting as a staging ground, Kafka absorbs the chaotic, high-velocity incoming traffic. It holds the raw data safely until the rest of the architecture is ready. But relying on a massive buffer introduces an immediate danger. If data packets are processed out of order, the writer's avatar will visually jump backward on the customer's map. To solve this chronological chaos, Kafka uses a structural concept called keys and partitions. By locking a writer ID to a specific partition, Kafka forces all updates for that individual writer into a single file lane, ensuring perfect sequential order. Beyond software logic, physical vulnerabilities exist. Hardware fails, servers lose power. Therefore, the architecture relies on a replication factor. Every piece of incoming data is instantly cloned across 3 servers. If one drops offline, the stream continues through the others. Kafka ensures that the map on your screen reflects sequential reality, and it stays online even during localized hardware failures. Kafka only holds the raw data. To complete the circuit, the customer still needs to see a clean, refined location instantly on their device. This model illustrates the final stage. A stream processor constantly pulls raw data from Kafka, cleans it, and drops the absolute latest coordinate into a secondary, lightning-fast database like Redis. This reveals the core architectural insight. True real-time scale is achieved by physically separating the burden of writing data from the burden of reading data. Kafka is the heavy lifter, absorbing the punishment of millions of incoming writes from delivery writers. Meanwhile, the secondary database operates in isolation, handling millions of frictionless reads from customers checking their screens. Dividing the labor between a write-heavy shock absorber and a read-heavy cache allows the system to scale without compromising speed. When a motorcycle pulls up to a curb and the food arrives, the complex engineering merges back into the physical world. The localized journey of that data, from the writer's phone, through the Kafka buffer, into the fast database and onto the customer's screen, happens in milliseconds. This invisible, fault-tolerant architecture is the reason modern, on-demand delivery networks can operate across entire cities. That moving digital avatar is the visible output of a complex, distributed system designed to handle millions of updates every second.